Hello everyone and welcome back to Pokemon Coliseum. It's been a minute for me, but it doesn't seem like it's been a minute for you guys because I have these set up to do weekly releases. We can maybe change that in the future if people want to see more of it and if I can get more free time. It's kind of just things I'm doing on the side. For this, that means I'm going to be kind of lost for about the first couple of moments, but at the same time, the audio issues that were in all the other ones, I believe they should be fixed at this point moving forward, so we can have my actual voice and hear the game, but not the game overlapping me. So I believe we should be good to go, not have any additional hiccups with that, and we can just smooth sail it through the rest of the playthrough, and hopefully we can all enjoy the mistakes that I'm about to make going along the way, watch me lose some fights. This probably is just what's going to happen. I think when we left off, we needed to just go back up here and continue around, but we kind of stopped. So we're just going to get in here. We'll start that. Like, I think we went in there. Yeah, see, we got that. We did not fight this guy. So this is probably... No, did we fight him? Okay. So this floor... There, yep, there we go. Not as confusing, just lost for the first time back in a little bit. Let's see, does she have something? And I played this game when I was a lot younger. It's been a minute. I don't remember everything. I don't have a walkthrough pulled up. We're just going back into it. It's almost blind because I forget everything because it's been so long, so I've not played this in forever, so maybe we'll be able to just breeze through some of these things. Other things, not so much. Not that we need it, but we'll amnesia. We'll see how bad we get stuck, because both of these could screw me and just keep going into hyper mode, and then we just have to deal with it. So far so good though. Is that allowed to be ours? Probably not. I wish. Swablu would be nice. Altaria would be better. Stat boosties. Just hit it again. And I mean, not that it's going to do anything, but we'll hit them both with Surf. I didn't expect Swablu to be that tanky to this. That's okay. Not that big of a deal. Just twice. And Surf. It is nice that I guess it kind of cheats and it doesn't have it hit your your partner Pokemon that's out there. Like, you just get to use Surf and it's like, oh yeah, you don't hit anybody else. It's like, okay. Got through confusion, still confused. Comet Punch. Miss, nice. Slam. Better. If I remember correctly, last time we did this, Quagsire would not stop going into hyper mode. It was just non-stop bleh the whole time. Which is not a problem, I just don't want it to constantly damage itself, which, I mean, the critical hit trade-off is real nice, so I mean, like, it's kind of fair. Yeah, you didn't have one this time. Oh, there's so many people in here. Give me this feel. I'd also take a snow run, but usually it's not the first one they throw out that you get. It'll be like the last one. So see, yeah, he just has the 2. we'll just Shadow Rush. It's not the end of the world, but Surf isn't gonna do too hot on either of these guys, so we'll just let that be what it is. Such a tanky boy. And then I don't have a set team picked out. You know, at this point, we're gonna try and run with whatever we can. I mean, I know like you can get the legendaries in here. That's fine. I don't necessarily want to run the game with those whenever we get them, just because, I mean, it's kind of overkill for it. I mean, it is and it isn't, because some of the game is really difficult, and it feels like you need the legendary to get through it. But that's just like my memory saying like, oh yeah, there was this really hard part and you needed that. But as a grown adult that's played Pokemon for a while and is not just running with use move that hit stuff hard every time, I think we'll be okay to actually use some team variation instead of in the past where we used the Pox Legends as soon as we can get them. But we'll have to use them, we'll have to purify them. Like that's part of it. We'd like to purify everything if we can. You know, it just really depends on how far we get. And we can do the same for all of you all that are watching, right? So if you like one of the Pokemon that you know is in this game and you want me to use it for something, I mean, we can give that a whirl. We can kind of see if there's anything else that we can do with them. I mean, we can put them on the team. I know right now we can't nickname. I think we get to nickname after the purification ritual. So if you guys have commented, or if you go back and comment on an earlier video, you know, I can give them a nickname. We can give them your name. We can run through it. That's perfectly fine. And like even if we don't stay on the team, we'll probably end up using it everyone for a little bit. So I mean, that's entirely up to you guys. You can leave suggestions for nicknames, or we can just use, you know, commenter name, like whatever you guys want to work with there. So just give it a little bit of a like, hey, call Flaffy, you know, this, and kind of run from there. Which it'll probably be an Ampharos by the time we're all said and done with everything, but we'll have to get to that point. Let's toss in Noctowl real quick. So yeah, I mean, we'll work on that. We'll see how things go as far as getting things moving. I mean, I know the commentary on the on the game isn't the best. It's not like I do this all the time for a living. It's just like, hey, I want to make these. I think the game's fun. We're going to play it. That's why I'm not throwing up weird cards or anything. I'm not adding extra fluff to the video. I can maybe add some stuff later, like little stat cards, like, oh, we're going to use this one. Here's what it can have. We can cover that. But I'm not going to prolong the videos by saying, like, oh, we have, you know, we're going to catch Noctowl here, like, even though we already have Noctowl. And then from there, you know, we're just going to do whatever we need to, right? I'm going to be like, we're going to catch Noctowl. Here's Noctowl's base stats. It starts off here, has this, starts with these moves. We're not doing it that way just because I don't really want to. And it takes a lot of extra time to do that for every video, and this game's long enough as it is, without having to do all that fun stuff there. So we will kind of just go through the game as best we can and get everything situated. We'll do our best to complete the game within hopefully a half-decent manner and kind of just roll with the punches. If you guys want to see me do other Pokemon games, then we'll kind of pick up from there. I did plan on playing the sequel. So we're going to play Pokemon XD after we complete Coliseum, of course. So we're just kind of roll with it through there. But I can pretty well play anything else. You know, I'm not a huge story game person, but we could definitely look into doing a few of those and kind of just working forward from there and seeing, you know, what you guys would like to see. I will play probably some ROM hacks, some other stuff. I have, there's a video of Infinite Fusions on the channel, but it's old. Infinite Fusions has been updated since then quite a bit, so we'd probably relaunch that if we're going to do Infinite Fusions. There's like an actual playthrough. We'll fuse some cool stuff. We'll go through with that. But I mean, as far as the pathway that this is going to go, the channel's right now Pokémon Coliseum, next Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness, and in between those maybe something else. That way we can have like a midweek release instead of right now everything drops on Friday. That's just how things are going to be. But if I start doubling up on games, we'll probably do a Friday Wednesday or a Wednesday Friday release and kind of take it from there. That way you guys just have videos pretty well ready to go. From there, okay, yeah, we gotta go this way. But yeah, I mean, that'll be just the path that we take for right now. I don't see that being an issue at the moment, but like I said, if you guys want to see me do something else, we can. We can also, like right now we're playing Base Coliseum. There is an emulator out there that apparently makes Coliseum more difficult. So it's a Coliseum hack, and that sounds interesting enough to me to jump into after we, you know, of course, finish our initial Coliseum run. I don't want them running side by side because then that just gets confusing with people. So I don't want to mix anybody up like, oh, you're on episode 7 of, you know, Coliseum, and then all of a sudden you're watching episode 2 of the Coliseum hack after the fact, and it's like, what happened? I thought we were past this. I don't want anything like that to happen. So we'll just kind of go from there and see what's best for us throughout that. But yeah, feel free to leave suggestions. Feel free to do whatever. I don't really care too well. If you want to subscribe, cool. If you don't, that's fine. It's not really a call to action thing here. Again, I'm just doing these for fun. I would like to hope that anyone that's watching these could maybe think that they could also just kind of do these for fun and just let it be there. And it's like kind of a little piece of history, like, oh yeah, I played that before, and you can come back and be like, oh yeah, this is the fun little bits that I did here. If someone wants to play alongside, and which obviously if you're playing this, you're going to run it for hours probably in one little go, whereas I am not really doing that. But I mean, you guys can feel free to say like, oh yeah, I got here, I'm running this, you know, we're trying to do this. If you guys see me goofing up too much, you can leave a comment. Be like, hey, I think that you should probably have Flaffy use this instead of, you know, obviously keeping like Thundershock. You know, we're going to switch that out. I'm not going to just leave the weirdest things possible on here for everything to go through. So we'll just have to go with there, and I'm open for whatever game suggestions or Pokemon nicknames, you know, whatever, within reason. I forget the character count on these, but also like just kind of, you know, keep it cool. Like they're Pokemon. We ain't gotta go crazy and be like, oh yeah, here's, you know, this really inappropriate dumb name. Like, just don't do that. If I see that comment, it's gonna get removed. Not because like I expect to see them, but just because there are people out there that are like that, and we're not trying to deal with that here. There is already filters put up, so most things should get caught off whenever it's posted. So we'll just kind of see what happens and try and micromanage that. But yeah, I hope that so far you guys are enjoying the playthrough. I know that it's been a minute, and all the audio issues, like I talked about before, were a problem. But we should be good to go, and we'll just kind of have to take it from there. And if you guys have any, like I said, hints, tips, tricks, anything, we can just toss it in here. I'm trying to keep the videos, for the most part, around 20 minutes. That's just because it feels like a good watch time. But I mean, if you guys want longer videos, We can work on longer videos. We can do shorter videos. I don't care to run them, you know, for a little bit, because I understand wanting to sit down and watch a video while you eat. You know, maybe it takes you 15 to 30 minutes to eat something. So like that's kind of where I'm trying to get to, is a point where we're good to go. We should probably run back and heal real quick. But yeah, I mean, that's just what we're doing here, making the videos for me, because I think it'd be fun. And if you guys think it's fun, awesome. I like to have you guys right here alongside. So let's go through. I kind of wish you ran faster. That'd be really nice. Hopefully we'll get a new Shadow Pokemon on the next floor. I know I've been running with these for a second, but hopefully we'll get something better. We go up here. It's really like you move fast enough when you're running straight, but when you go to corner, sometimes you just slow down, or like there where the hitbox kind of bumped. Like when I took that corner, it was like, ooh, nice and slow. And you gotta squeeze through all these tight pathways. Not that great. Okay, so now we're on the roof here, and we will be doing all kinds of this craziness as we go through. I guess we'll probably have to, yeah, we're gonna fight this guy. Get out of the way. Probably fight this guy. I'd like to make a little bit more. Oh, okay, can't fight that guy. Okay, so we gotta go in here to get that done. Kind of go from there. Sorry, had to look at something because it was fluctuating funny. Just go in. It's funny to think that these character models, like I'm still on this, that these character models, these simplified versions, if you're playing Scarlet and Violet, I mean, like the model's a little bit better because the hands aren't like rounded like that and stuff, but at the same time, like sometimes you hit a low poly mode and it flips it and you're like, oh, that's not great. Hopefully the next Switch will be good to go, you know, will be more up to date. Like the Switch is old, so I get it. They released Scarlet and Violet on the Nintendo Switch, and it probably could do better if it was running on something with a little bit better processing, you know, just some better hardware in general for that game. So maybe, you know, when that releases, we'll have a good upgrade to that, and we could play that a little bit. We could play Scarlet and Violet on here. I've already beat it though, so it'd really just be shiny hunting, doing events, maybe doing some raids on there, you know, with you guys or something, and just kind of rolling the punches there. Octillery later on, not awful. Just try and get a paralyze and a slam. If we get that paralysis up, we should be kind of in business. I know I've been doing sleep for a lot of things, but that requires putting knocked owl and switching things out, so I'm not too about it. I think we can re-catch anything that we destroy later on, so I don't care too much if we miss something, but sometimes these would be nice, you know. I don't want to miss something and it be like, oh, we totally could have had that on the team, you know, early game, and it made a huge difference, you know. Things wouldn't have been nearly as bad. We'll just hit them both with the surf. I do hate that it's like level 20. All my other stuff right now is level 30 basically, so Rimeraid's like under leveled for everything, especially for the encounters that we're having. Like these people are battling and they have like level 30 mons, and it's like, okay, she has level 32. Why would you have a level 20 Rimeraid? It just kind of is what it is. I mean, I guess it would evolve quickly, so I don't, it's not the worst, but at the same time, like, you know, just, should be able to kill Love Disc with that, and then, I mean, this will just be a little bit extra hit there. for all that fun stuff. But yeah, I mean, we'll just kind of take it from there. We'll probably get through these battles on this one, and then we'll have to call it for, you know, a little bit. That way we can get that one done, because that'll put us probably close to like 20-25 minutes, you know, run time. I don't have anything really in plan for like an end card or anything like that in the videos, like you see in other people that do this for a long time, and they have all kinds of stuff set up. We're not, you know, at that point. It's just this video. You'll see a little pop-up at the end. It's like, oh yeah, check out, you know, the latest thing, you know. So if you're going through the Coliseum series right now, I'm probably gonna need to go in there and fix things where it's like, oh yeah, you can just click to continue. You can watch them all instead of having to go back to the page or going to a different thing or suggesting something that's not on this. So it's more of a ranty video, but it is just also going around. Yes, okay, love disc gone. Okay, I wasn't even paying attention, and it's Quagsire's on 2 HP, so I don't know what hit him so hard on there. So that's not going to be good for the next battle, because it's not going to heal us between this one and the next one that we have to run through. We're just going to have to take it as is from there and see what happens. The ordinary trainer. Yeah, I know. The king. Just gotta see. There's a Mantine. Look, see, another free Rimmerade. Ah. Rather get the monkey. I think it is the Mantine, though, right? Yeah. So you basically have 2 Rimmerades. That Mantine. Just, you know, one of them sucks. We can't use it. We're going to do a double surf. That way, well, it's probably going to kill here because he's fast. Yeah, that sounds about right. But that's okay, because we'll throw Crocodile out, and then we can surf, and it'll be fine. And I know I'm running with a full team of Shadows. I know that I could use Umbreon and Espeon. I do really like Umbreon. I just, you know, everybody runs with them. I want to run with stuff that's makes it a little bit more challenging, because we're locked into the level. We can't over level with these guys right out the gate. And I mean, we can't do too much with them. We're kind of locked into it. So it is kind of like a challenge run to stick only with Shadows. But we'll have to do something different with it eventually. Like when we're getting there. Obviously, once we have no more Shadows, we'll have to run with normal stuff, which is perfectly fine. It's not like any kind of a problem. Let's just try and throw the ball, and then it'll paralyze after, and then we can deal with whatever else is coming from there. Yeah, see, that's what I figured it was going to do. So yeah, we got to paralyze that. We definitely can't hit it with another Thunder Shock. It will kill. So I'm just have to go from here. Bubble Beam. That Bubble Beam hit hard. Is that a crit on the Bubble Beam? Like, that's kind of crazy. It didn't even crit. No, it didn't even say that it crit. It's just because it's Mantine, I guess. And it is what it is. Throw another Great Ball. Obviously a Mantine, and we'll fight. Do a Surf. That way, if we don't catch it, Surf shouldn't necessarily kill it, and we'll be okay. There we go. Yep, put in the storage system. Nice. So we have that now. There's a Furret. They should both get. I mean, the monkey's gonna be fast. Apom is gonna hit hard. There we go. Yeah, critical hit. Ouch. But now, nice. Now Surf. It's gonna hit basically neutral. I mean, but it's still damage on both. Just buy it. We'll single target, you know, by Apom. That quick attack is kind of cheap, but that's fine. I do like. It's cool to see quick attack, but at the same time, they're like, oh, quick attack. Let's move it fast but also slow. So it's really weird to see them like, yeah, we're gonna do that, so we're gonna give it this animation that slows it down by like 20 frames, but then all of a sudden just hits, and it's really awkward when you're watching it. When I was younger, it wasn't like a problem. I was like, whoa, it makes it seem really fast, but now I'm like, probably shouldn't have done something weird like that. But I get it. I get what they were going for. See, it went for another quick attack. So it could also just be faster than the two chunky boys that I've got here on the field. Nice. Good hit. And then we should bite the Apom. Oh, Yanma. Okay. Well, that'd have been nice to have Flappy for, I guess. Get rid of that thing. And we'll just bite the Yanma. Yanma's fast, so it's going to be hitting us first every time. Oh, and as long as we don't get Shadow Mode, we'll be okay. Pokemon's pretty quick. Well, Apom's paralyzed, so it would be third in move rotation. I guess, so that's fine. And there's a hit, and it's gone. And then Yanma's Bug Fly. Maybe we don't have an electric trap. Yeah. Speed boost. I wish that we had speed boost. We're just gonna Shadow Rush and hit with the Surf for stab. Kind of just go from there. See, whatever happens, happens. That Surf hit really. I get that Yanma's not the strongest thing. He's definitely fast, but that Surf hit very hard for that. Feels like it was a high roll, but I guess it just doesn't what happened. Unbelievable 2. All right. Let's see. Yeah, get out of here, you. Like I said, we'll get some of this stuff done. Oh. Look at him go. Look at that crazy guy. Need more people like that in the newer games. Oh god, that'd be crazy. Okay, oh. We got full healed. Interesting. Well, let's grab the file first. Yeah, we can Shadow Pokemon. Shadow Pokemon is a Pokemon that's been made into a fighting machine by artificially shutting the door to its heart. Didn't know its Shadow Pokemon extruded dark aura that can't be seen by normal people. And then, unfortunately, a girl with the ability to see the dark aura has been discovered. This is a major problem. Yeah, it makes a problem. Yeah, go back to the lab. This one, let's just go down here. We'll see. I see. Yeah, it's just the elevator back down. I think there was an item in here. As we go all the way down, we'll grab that. Just kind of go from here. It didn't open from the side. Some hyper potions. Is there anything? If I go back up, I just want to go back up real quick and go back out that door. Even though the people ran down here, I just want to see if he's moved. No, he's still here. Okay, I guess we're fighting this guy. So we'll do this battle. And then we'll roll to the next one. And we'll just kind of take it from there and see what happens. And we'll just get things rolling. Cool Fish is cool, but he's not necessarily like team worthy. I mean, we can make him work. Paralyze. Let's see if we can end this battle quick. Come on. Good hit. Everything takes so long. Give it a Thundershock. If we kill it, again, it's fine. That's not gonna make anything any faster. Have to take it from there, one step at a time. Kind of get things going. Ooh, close to a death. Yeah, let's say if you could Shadow Rush. Nice, nice. Actually, fight, Thundershock, Goldeen, items, Great Ball. That way we get to use our electric move on the water type. And then we'll be able to finish things up. Really? Like that, I mean, that's fine. We'll get the other one in, but that's ridiculous at the same time. So come on. So many animations. I almost wish I could turn them off, but at the same time, I do like having them here. So we'll just kind of deal with that. Try another Great Ball. And we'll just slam on the Linoon. Because, I mean, if we can get the Quillfish out of the way, just trying to catch every single one of them as we see them, then we'll be doing half decent. There we go. Let's go. That's what we wanted to see. I just need it to go through with two Shadow Rushes, you know, like this one, hit, do big damage. No, oh, that's right. I guess it's set damage. So as we get through here, it's not gonna be as great. Come on. Oh, don't use Sand Attack. Quagsire? Yeah. Accuracy and Confusion. I mean, it weakened Electricity's power, but... Oh, yeah. Definitely a problem. Come on. Surf. Nice. Alright. Dead. Perfect. That's exactly what we wanted to see. Was to not have to deal with this guy in the next run. Doken. Some of these names. Alright, so now another shadow, a couple other things. We gotta go right into there to continue the battle, but we will do that next time. Thank you guys for watching, and I look forward to seeing you all in the next video. Bye.